Question number 10, Gareth Hughes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Foreign Affairs and asks, what advice has he received on how New Zealand's Ross Sea Marine Protected Area proposal would have affected the percentage of toothfish catch landed by New Zealand fishers in the last 3 years?
The Honourable Murray McCully.
Speaker, the total allowable catch for the toothfish fishery in the Ross Sea region will not change as a result of a marine protected area. I have been advised that the New Zealand Ross Sea Marine Protected Area proposal would change the location in which fish are caught, but not necessarily the total amount of fish that New Zealand fishers would catch.
Gareth Hughes.
Mr. Speaker, is it correct then that 84% of the historical catch that's been from areas that his plan leaves wide open to further fishing?
The Honourable Murray McCully.
Speaker, I'm informed that if you take an historical average over the last 10 years, then approximately 16% of the catch would have been in the area in the proposed marine protected area, the proposal put forward by New Zealand. So on that basis, the member's assertion would be correct, yes.
Gareth Hughes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Does the Minister stand by his comment made in the film The Last Ocean about the Ross Sea that he wanted New Zealand to be a conservation leader? If so, why did Cabinet reject the stronger protection proposal developed with the US government?
The Honourable Murray McCully.
Mr. Speaker, the submission of a marine protected area proposal is merely the start of a process, not the end of it. Amongst the Kamilar nations that will deal with the proposals, there are 25 countries represented with a diverse range of interests. Some are more heavily emphasising science and conservation interests, others are more focused on national fisheries concerns. I suggest to the member that if a proposal advances any one of those considerations to the exclusion or disbenefit of others, then it's quite likely there will be no marine protected area agreed upon at all, and that is the real risk we now confront.
Gareth Hughes.
Point of order.
A point of order, Gareth Hughes.
Mr. Speaker, it was a pretty clear question. I asked, why did Cabinet reject working with the US, which is what the government's been doing for the last few years? What were the reasons? I specifically asked, why did the Cabinet reject the stronger protection proposal developed with the US government?
Well, I thought I heard an explanation, but I believe I heard an explanation. There are a number of reasons given there. The supplementary question, Gareth Hughes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the Minister, and did he simply draw a line around the main toothfish area and draw a line around the biodiversity hotspots? And isn't his plan simply a fishing industry protection plan and not really a marine protection plan?
The Honourable Murray McCully.
Mr. Speaker, can I assure the member and the House that I left the drawing of lines, as he puts it, to people with significantly greater knowledge and qualifications than I possess myself? Can I repeat the comment I have just made, which is that the Kamilar process involves 25 different nations. There will be those who want to emphasise scientific considerations and particularly science research, those who want to put a stronger focus on conservation, and there will be those more interested in the fisheries outcomes. Any attempt to focus exclusively on one of those is likely to lead to no agreement amongst those 25 countries. And New Zealand has sought to take forward a proposal that captures the best prospects of seeing an agreement made.
Point of order, Gareth Hughes.
Mr. Speaker, I seek leave to table 2 maps produced by the Antarctic Ocean Alliance, which shows the government's proposal and where the biodiversity is and where the fishing occurs and the fact they don't mix.
Leave us sought to table those 2 documents. Is there any objection? There is no objection. Question number 11, the Right Honourable Winston Peters.